Welcome in. Okay, so we are going to be doing, just letting y'all know, a bunch of side quests today before we can even get to the end of the game.
Lord
and I will be flying through them.
Is there aught the Undying?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order... Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will, even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in...
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as...
Indeed. Ultimus, as if should make...
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I say it will lead...
Thank you.
I wish you...
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another Lost Wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases of...
You there! Climb the stairs and memorize.
Yeah, I can do that.
The three of them, to be precise. One each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix now, but tough as boiled bone.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Canva.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less?
What golden plains might the Wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Thank you for the deal egg, mister. Mummy made a pottage from it.
Sounds delicious. Perhaps you'll invite me round to try it.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic.
The engravings were in good...
Oh, what that I could have come. Don't tease me now. Let's...
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood. I'm pretty sure that was...
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their...
Oops.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, or... I think that was it.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its Guardian roots could never account for. This is proving...
Children of the Hunters, now tillers of
I
the
remember
land,
that one.
reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor. 3 Ingrey Guardians of the Mother. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through... Nonetheless, one cannot...
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha!
There's something in my headset. Give me one second. Okay. Looks like I just need to run down here. Okay.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Well, I appreciate it, Daddy P. I appreciate you lurking, man. Yeah, I'm just... Honestly, I'm not really doing much. I'm just doing a shitload of side quests. Literally all I'm doing. And like that,
Good girl.
tears out of her eye. No. This way.
Faster! Don't get surrounded.
Where's Obelisk here?
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. Not that I suggest you go.
That's what I'm trying to... Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you...
Well, it was meant to be I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now...
All right. Just...
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch.
Go on, then.
So this is not much going on.
It's a Smithington. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people.
Hey, you ain't backing out now.
There's a river of bad blood between... But if someone can build me a bridge...
All right.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge and...
Forge on the hill.
Good luck.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. You're not welcome here.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you...
He's traveled a long way. He's waiting.
Then I suggest...
Didn't you apprentice?
So what if we...
Fuck! We're getting these bearers' flames are next to bloody you!
We're never going to be able to fire up.
I'm a busy man, as you can see. Oh, that prick knows exactly. He's not wanted here.
All right.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
Well, they don't want you here.
Zoltan's as a personal favor.
Well,
there'll be no talking him round.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, what turned the village again?
I left. Dravojd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. There are two kinds of smiths in it. My kind, who are in it for the love, who labour on a single piece from dawn, and the other kind, who are in it for different people like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't eaten bit by bit. People started. You would have torn Dravojd in half had it gone on.
you didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravojd prospered without me and my lofty ideals until the crystals run out at any rate.
It depends on how you look. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadland.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, he saw all of this coming. New crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent...
You know what I mean, though, right? What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be. Clive.
I don't want to be the
Dravojd
greatest
won't
smith
last long
alive
without
because I'm the
furnaces.
last.
So, the way I see it.
Hold on, Blackfall. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest, and you'd be throwing it...
All right. This place was your home. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. Let this. Dravojd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it, of course. Shall I go?
I know. Building to us. And I've got... I need that time.
Let's go. Yeah! This won't be easy. Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Togo, where would you hide? Looks like we found him.
Wait, is he literally following us? God damn it.
Torgal.
Like I said, I'm just
I better get these
blasting
materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
through these. Not even
Ready, girl?
paying attention to the storyline, just kind of blasting
Fly,
through.
Ambrosia. Straight home now. Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Oh shit, that wasn't hard. That was gonna be a lot harder.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better. Run like the wind. Let's make this quick, shall we? Help me, boy. Sick.
No, I didn't.
I dare say that would be enough for a decent set. Bellows. Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia.
What is that?
That's better.
Is that a hunt? I think it is. Is it a hunt?
Straight home now.
No, it's not a hunt.
Too slow.
Through there. So is there another way that leads to that? Looks like I would have to go here and then travel down. So it looks like for now, we'll go up here and finish this quest.
What's this all about then?
Don't know.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louts to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Yeah, but will they though? That's the question.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot.
You know what this means?
What's the chief gonna think about that?
Sorry about earlier. That thing you built us is an honest to God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction. What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to no amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
This merchant, see what they got.
I want a set of these Bella.
Good day. Thank you. May we meet again.
Welcome in. Got here just in time, so you run into a wall. Trying to get all the side quests done today so that I can finish the main story.
Welcome, welcome. A fine choice. Ah, not bad. It's a deal. Got anything else for me? It's a deal.
Oh, fuck. I was selling those. Shit.
Anything else? Of course. Anything else? Of course.
Grab this.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I'd hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Yeah, I haven't got commands and all that set up yet. Thank you for the work, I appreciate it. I'm just doing side quests, trying to get to the point where I can do the in-game content.
Ready, go?
She appears out of the wall.
Straight home now.
Over here! This one.
There's something over here I saw. Maybe not. There's an obelisk over here too. Oh, that explains why I couldn't get to it the other way. Oh shit, they all dead.
Oh no.
You'll pay for this.
Oh, those are the people that were sworn to protect us.
It's over. Kill. Get him. Whatever that thing is. I'd say it's their leader. Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his...
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
Clive can't really talk. How many people have we sacrificed for the cause? I mean, I'm just saying.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another. But for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to...
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rosfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying
this is very
will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Yeah, very cult-like. They all talk the same. They all dress the same. They're willing to just die for no reason. It's very cult-like.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him.
Was he surveying another fallen?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him. Yet, it seemed only right to inform, for as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its. It lies in the southern reaches of. If aught ill befell him.
Right.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes.
I'm just trying to get the side quest done. Jeez.
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, it just so...
And more talent.
What? Where? Rand none at the...
And
the play...
Yep, don't care.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you...
Of course.
So,
I will. So I tried.
You will find a village in...
All right.
What is that thing?
Do you have any fresh water?
Come on, Ponza.
Now I just need to see about getting the work. Bad. Good. I've come. So. Oh.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it. Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need this old free stopper.
I'll be right back.
Who needs a porter when there's nowhere left to go?
I've been eyeing from
though.
I was now.
Any.
Joseph.
pardon me, but would you... My...
How
Well, and... Well,
my arms are yours. But where...
along quickly.
Wait. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
You see that too?
Oh, gods.
Please.
Is it true about Twinside? Those poor...
The ink, wine and ham
comes with we get, or rather, still.
Look, everyone, just take what you need.
Trouble at the gate?
Refugees from Blaze. I've walked the length of the Crystal Road.
I'm looking for Bolek.
Well, you found him.
The innkeeper sent me.
I've never said...
You must be a...
No one... mean... Some... You know what?
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
How the tables have turned.
This is just sad.
What is that thing?
Do you have any
Like
fresh
it?
water?
Come on, Ponza.
No, but apparently we got wine.
I spoke to your friends.
That's fantastic. It's been a while. And the way I...
Oh, sir.
Well, and then there's those and... right.
Aye.
If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A goat and 60. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows. But it can't hurt.
Here they are. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many.
Never a true...
Hell yeah.
Do you see that too?
Papa? Why doesn't it fall?
What is it? Oh, please. Just make it stop. I'm scared.
It's all...
What do you want?
Just to...
No.
Which way did he go?
I got him.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
This one. hurt?
Happily not. More important. Colossal vessels. Airships, we call. Oblige me if you would. Does anything... Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir.
Clive is just over this bullshit. He's just
passionate. I'll give him that. You deserve a rest.
We don't want any
Neither do I.
Well, we haven't. Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones.
Maybe he found his...
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there. And shush now. I only told him what you...
I'd listen to your mother.
Kid's like, I already told him what you said.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we've found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Let's get this over with.
Stop!
The fuck
Don't kill him,
you
he's just
mean?
protecting his home.
Joseph,
I don't know you.
your porter friend sent me to find you. She was...
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
The fuck you mean? It's a goblin. Kill it.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but Their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them?
They are
And
goblins.
their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boglad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, I guess we're doing this now. I mean, what happens when they start killing people out in the desert and shit, you know? But whatever, it's not my place to say. Just a little Final Fantasy player. See? See?
Not again. All right then. Who's first? It's over.
Go to me, boy.
You're going to get yours.
Oh, that would not when such majesty stretch. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged.
It was probably Titan.
In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods. And great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see.
Oh my god.
Onward.
No! Clive is like, I'm gonna kill this man myself.
Fly, Ambrosia.
got himself into trouble this time. Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more I am in your... And once, though Moss the chronicler, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered, alas, or...
Not if you keep running head.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me...
Glad to help.
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. It, you see, and
that's
I... And so, here, your reward.
Joseph's fine.
That's a...
He certainly knows his business. He found you...
A good man to have around, that Joseph. Thank you for putting my mind at ease.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
I was right not to give up on Lubor. He'll make a wonderful...
The bandit problem may be done and dusted.
This must have been a nice place once, and it will be again.
this one. Sickle.
Yeah, I noticed with them flying ones, it's best just to shoot magic at them.
That's all of them. Come on, Toggle. Let's head back to Boklad.
What are you looking for?
You're welcome anytime.
Let's see. I don't remember getting that. Yeah. I didn't remember going up there to get that quest. It's in there, in this area somewhere. No.
Something the matter, Theodore?
Quiet. Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, but enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that I suppose the first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bet...
You're still in negotiating?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf. I suppose it's to be... But we shall emerge
Well...
I'm not sure I do. But thank you.
Too many people know about the hideout.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's...
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. And they're still expanding. They've been... And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she...
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes... And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds. And she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me. And I want to repay the favor. By letting each time an opportunity to do just that aright.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to...
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, these bearers aren't going to... That's a job for the Crimson. Ah, Clive.
That is good news.
Yes. I still have... You couldn't...
What is it this time?
Nothing. I just find...
All right.
Thank...
Do you see that too?
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Bonnie came to give me a message. The talks with the Republican arm. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium. Though prices have fallen of late. We deliberately offered above the going rate to try and... But the Consortium offered double what we did. And the arm...
And you had no opportunity to make a...
None at all. And we...
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving.
And with good reason.
Damn.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was... How did the Consortium even find out about?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all... This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually. And at the price they paid, buyers will... I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request... You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited... Even if I fail to free these bearers... Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beast...
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she... for meeting the Silver Peak Consortium. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if she means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but...
You have to trust her.
You're right. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, So I bid you, I'll gather my...
All right. Dude, y'all have a weird relationship.
All right. To Randalar, then.
Does that mean... Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'd better not keep Eloise waiting.
I gotta go all the way down there.
Do you see that too?
Papa?
What is it? Oh, please. Just make it stop. I'm scared.
Is there a quest tab? Yeah. Yeah, this is all side quests. All of this. And I don't even have them all picked up.
Come on. Faster!
Oh, you fucking bird. I can't say that. That was all me.
All right. Thanks, Gal.
What? Oh, seriously? Y'all want to do this?
All yours, Torgal. Nice try.
Okay. Weird.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then.
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without the bearers belong to him.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across
Clive!
the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound
Yeah,
unusual.
I have the
No matter
burning
then. If
outfit
they've already
on.
left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it,
Yeah, I
my
like it
interest in
better than
joining
the
your
other outfit.
organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we're just... I'm very, very... Yeah, they had one DLC already come out, and I think Bo said the second DLC is supposed to be either later this year or next year or something. I'm very close to the end game, though. I'm just running through
As am I.
side quests
But
now.
I only have myself to blame. He was right. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. They deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but they need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Here I go to save the day
Thank you,
again.
Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Hold on. Yeah. I'm coming.
Okay, let's see. How did I get there before? From here. Wrong way. Nobody cares about y'all. I'm on a mission.
Oh! No need to ride from here.
Well, that's one way to make an entrance.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me. We're all ready.
So how has your day been, Lovely?
Where are you, Theo?
Oh, well, that's not good. That's an ether flood right there.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned. Down, Torgal! This one.
Word.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Shit, that probably Theodore ain't turned. All this ether hanging around. Oh.
Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. Not to be easy. Morgul, kill! To me, boy!
It's not that bad. That level 40 grade A hunt I did was harder than this. I died twice, I think, trying to do that.
Oh no. Theo, you had me worried for...
Oh no.
We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Cid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
No!
Theodore!
No! Not Theodore!
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you.
I said it. I said it was an aether flood.
Elle. Goodbye. Oh.
Damn. Holy shit.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone.
Poor Theo.
Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables, but before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night, and the choice I made, and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
This is so sad.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him. And that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together. And you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo. Why did you have to...
Damn.
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Oh, thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then, for Theodore.
That is so sad. Jesus Christ. It makes you wonder if there's a cure for it, though, because of the fact that he was able to fight it for so long. Am I finally done in this area? Thank God. Okay. Alrighty.
Let's go.
Faster!
Time to fight. Damn it. The whole village is turned. I can walk from here. Get him!
All yours, Torgal.
Huh?
Now, Torgal!
Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I don't have time for y'all. Hell? That was my neighbors.
You deserve a rest. Nice try.
That's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. You know, you are clipping into that monster, buddy.
2 down, 1 to go.
Is that all I had here? Hell yeah.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Wait, what? What are you doing? What are you doing with these people?
You know what you have to do. As before, it is the one I found, and it is all...
But what of Lostwing?
I built my comrade, but I would place Lostwing in their hands. But a village home only to the frail and the... And so, Clive, will you take them?
Sure, they can come on to the hideaway. That's fine.
Thank you. The people I speak of have...
Understood.
Then the last of my preparations, and may Griga...
To Gotan's Bales, then, and quickly, before anyone else finds them.
I know you're all afraid, but now it's not the time.
Ambrosia won't help me here. Not here. Good girl. Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Wait, what? Did this just reset? What the fuck? It was like you killed them too quickly, so you know.
Get him! Over here!
Hopefully one will be enough. Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Faster!
This might take a while. Thanks, Cal. Nice try. That's all of them. Owain can uncross his toes now. There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
I'm nervous. Well, this your sir.
Please.
Oh, the sergeant says
To become a scout.
I am.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who no magic, no support, just one man and his no. It taught me what one man can, and I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour.
I'm sure he'd be flat. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine cut.
So, what? Have I
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Let's do this.
That's better. What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me.
I'm not.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant
of the Seven High Houses of... It's been a long time since... Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. I was on my way back from the old capital, when...
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands. It didn't matter, in the end. I did what I could to help the victim.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the...
All right. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach.
Thank you. I shall.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
The amount of times people have called Clive pretty boy in this damn game.
Morgul, kill! Waken winds! This one.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
Thought I told you to go back to the Vale.
And stand by, as ill might befall the heir to the...
It's just Clive. And I'm fine, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, if you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention...
Of course, I shall return to Northreach right away, but allow me to thank you first.
Don't thank me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece. Good girl. Run like the wind. Enough of you, are there? These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready.
Or
maybe
perhaps not.
Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Boy is like, I am paralyzed with fear.
Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Back to North.
He said, I'm out. I'm the fuck out of here. Wait, what is that? Yeah, we'll run and do this one real quick, and then run back up.
Everyone. You can no longer guarantee your protection.
Well, if that's what the master... Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end, that we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and... They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with it. We can't let Quentin die before...
All right. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid.
The High Cardinal, here in Norfolk.
That's what I heard.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is it?
He must have. He was...
I knew the boy had a nerve.
The right man for... I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with.
Eh? How did... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was...
What? Wasn't that what you asked me? To bring the thing back without...
He has you then, as heir.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best.
Of course. We'll await your... Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
So like that is what you told him?
This won't be an easy decision.
I know, it's kind of boring today, y'all. Just going through doing side quests.
Ready, go?
I'll be right back, y'all.
Quentin, are you all right?
Which is more than I can say for my... They followed me, without question, all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then. You're no guard dog. It is a rabid beast that needs to be put down. Nice try. This one.
Sorry about that phone call.
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear.
Damn.
Just as I dreamed of all my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing, it was all for this. But what is it? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Yeah, was the revenge really worth it?
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it.
Damn, Quentin.
Quentin's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torvald. We need to make this quick. Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here! This one. Get him!
There we go.
I need to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Dumbass, just running into shit. Like, what is wrong with you?
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is lost.
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve...
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is... I have nothing left.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and...
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? Why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all...
It was. And as long as we're still here...
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing. Right here in the Bales.
A fresh one life ends. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all.
Oh, at least he didn't die. I feel like all these side quests are killing off people.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
I still
but
be
you must be
expecting that
rewarded
coin,
for your
though.
efforts on our behalf.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Okay, we are going to take a real quick break. I'm going to go grab some water, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see.
Dominion's all but done for.
That's what I heard.
It's lucky we stayed
Was
here.
that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Do you think he was the only one who survived? And you're just gonna fall into line? What else can I do?
I don't trust this Duke. If we're not careful, he'll undo all the Dane's hard work.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The fuck?
The High
What you
Cardinal
mean?
has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants.
I
He
mean,
promises
the women
that they
could
shall
be,
be afforded
like,
the respect
morale
they deserve
boosters,
in
I'm
his
just saying.
empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
For you, baby.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Alright, let's do this. Gonna come here and take my girl's house. I think not.
I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
We already have a leader in the Dane.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, You are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt.
Man, fuck off.
And I shall see it repaid.
Yep.
But tell
Repay
me,
it by leaving.
Is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant.
No, I'm not worried about
Yet
that.
You needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here.
Worried about
Pride
you
of
trying to take
place,
my
in
girl's
fact.
house.
For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
She's like, yeah, just let y'all argue this out.
The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of it. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Sabine. You are embarrassing.
I wonder if he's like her dad or whatever.
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Could be.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out. If the dame...
And to think I would be lying under a pile of rubble in Twin...
Look, what do you think of the Duke of...
You
Build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to...
If he thinks his name will do it.
Whatever it takes.
The garrison salvaged what they could from Morba.
Sell anything today?
As much as you, I'll wager.
Do you see anything you like? Come back again.
I've been hearing a lot of talk.
Nothing good up. Going around acting, and with hardly a word to the dame. This is her.
I take it you'd rather...
As far as I'm concerned, just need his eminence to sod off.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
It's all but done for. It's lucky we stayed here.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
One at a time now. It's enough for everyone.
You're the one who was talking to his eminence.
On the dame's behalf, yes. What do you think of his plan?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me, listen, I've got nothing but respect for the dame. That's where my loyalties lie. Not with the town or the Empire, but with if the Duke can get us some men and the equipment we need to fight off those blues. A whole day to dry some bloody linens.
Well, what do you think?
What do I think?
We already have a leader in the Dame.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't want Sanbreque back on her feet.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
It's not only control of the garrison he wants, it's the whole of Northrend.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of...
Well, he's made a lot... I mean, look around us. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire's the best way. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
A whole day. To dry some...
Welcome back. Wraiths give you any trouble?
None worth mentioning.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
Wait, I thought she didn't want us to get him involved. Ah, we just fucked up a bit.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Nah, I have a feeling that she's gonna be pissed at us for getting him involved.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
He's not going to be happy.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that.
Girl,
Though
you
I
act
doubt
like
it will
y'all
come as
services ain't
much
gonna be needed.
consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because he's in love with
Because
you, woman.
I realised what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only
the
to
soldiers
turn
quit
our
because he
attentions
did.
to the true. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for North, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke. In the stubborn, but I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
I thought it was funny when we had Jill with us and we came to talk to her. And she was like, you always have my needs in mind. And Jill was like, nah, we trying to protect the town. And I'm like, Jill, fucking knock it off. You let her love me.
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. The town was left, and though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, so I was wondering if you would lend them your strength.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. Philippe told me he had men's...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small... I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every act. Indeed, I owe you for continuing to argue against. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed. He must be made to face the consequences of...
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people.
Yo, put this girl in leadership.
He's always been scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him, but he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any... We must fight him.
Fight him? No. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and... While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may...
False hope. But I see that your mind is made up. If you will extend me the same courtesy. I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that this is all about her and her...
Families.
I'm sorry, where... Ah, yes. But perhaps...
Right.
Your town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have me clapped in irons.
Oh, shit. Anyways, okay. Carry on. I'll
saw the captain
put
just
you
now.
in y'all business.
He's wearing his uniform.
I would speak with this Duke.
What does the dame have to say about all this, I wonder?
So you are content to abandon the... Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, Millet. Or trying to, at least.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in... Thank you so much for your help.
This girl gonna cause some trouble.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town. Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me. Are you all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople.
Oh, God.
Stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dame was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sanbreque, just as Great Griga wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore.
I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to.
With your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are.
Uh-oh.
The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. With no work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the Dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Huh? Well, damn.
The men have their orders, and they look like I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls...
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist, should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. I only hope I can go some way to evening, Philippe. Can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken back. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. Well, I can't promise to hold them.
All right. But take...
Thank you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
Let's go do this.
I want steel in the hands of every man.
No. Okay.
Faster! Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. Now that is heady. This must be the Drake's Mint. That just leaves the Skyworm. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back. Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia. This is more like it. Come on, then. Test me. It's only just begun.
Oh, you tried.
Help me, boy. There's a good boy. That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Welcome in, everyone.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire.
That's a way to divide them.
Without a strong hand
to
guide them,
government,
they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His Radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken... I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you.
Your Eminence, your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of we all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.